Hey y'all, welcome to Life as Courtney. What's up? What's up? Let's go. Let's get it. Um, this video is my nose itch. I feel like I gotta sneeze and my eyes itch. Bro, the allergies out here, it was wild. Like for real. Like I don't even know. And no, I did not graduate in 2008. This is my sister's shirt. But this ain't even really her shirt either. She got it from like the Goodwill and stuff because she thought it was cute. So yeah. No, this oh my god, I'm sorry. My eyes is goddamn bad. Bruh. You know. What was I about to say? This is just a video, me just, talking and vlogging, just in general. I feel like I listened to, what's her name? Sarah Jakes Robert, TD Jakes' daughter. She does like, women in vision, motivational speaker stuff, goes from like different states and stuff, her and her husband. Well, if y'all haven't heard her speak, heard her talk, where she had preached a sermon called Get Up Girl. And my favorite other one is it's called Skin in the Game. She labeled it put it as Skin in the Game. If you are sitting down, feeling like you can't do it, you not, bro, that's real, like real. That's crazy. When she spoke, I felt like she was speaking to me. For some reason, lately it's been feeling like something just came over me to shake the laziness off, shake everything off, shaking me to get up and to do what I felt like I've been called to do. Today, well actually tomorrow, I'm gonna vlog it, but I got a very special video tomorrow. My journey, I feel like, is just now starting. Yes, I had a rough past and a rough patch when it comes to, as far as like my relationship in the past, it's rough, little rocky, things like that. But now it's just like hearing her speak, it's like you talking to me. Like it's me. Like I want to hear what you have to say, but it's like you're speaking directly to me. I can feel it in my core. And one thing she said, the core, we can eat an apple, but the main part that keeps the apple together, the most important part is the core, which is what we throw away. I was like, I'm the core. Like, okay. Like, I was like, man, she speaks life and speaks, she's great at it. I'm just now opening up and being able to speak more. I talk a lot. So I talk like 50 different things. I go off topic, on topic, off topic all the time. But see, I'm old, bro. I'm yawning. It's not like, it's probably like 8 o'clock. But like she there's been like a not a calling, but I feel like a calling on my life to get up and do something different. I want better. I want to be a prophet. I want to, see, Jesus died for us. He didn't die for no reason. But, I want to do right and, walk in the right path. Just something that's my choice. But, there's a past for a reason. See? I'm not going to let, my past make me feel like she was saying, she was preaching and she was basically saying, whatever you have been lazy and not doing and, do it. What is stopping you from wanting, to do better, y'all probably looking at my room, to get your stuff together, to get up and be like, oh my God, so I've been like laid back and like chilling for a while. I've been like binge eating and depressed and just overeating in general. And now, I want to change that. I want to do something different, Something about me is just screaming new me, new way, new new everything. I want better. I want to feel better. I want to, so I want to be like great. I want to feel great. I want to speak life into things and watch him make it happen. I want to believe so hard that there's no other way. And I just, something it just came over me, and I was just like, I want it. If I'm not as hungry for something, I can't expect somebody else to be hungry for it. Right now, I'm not really looking for a relationship or to be tied down to anything, because nowadays, everybody here where we're from, it's everybody just looking for one thing. You get sweet talked, and people open you up and get you vulnerable just to want one thing from you. So I'm not wanting to give myself away in that manner and do those things. I'm like, bro, I'm chilling for real. I'm straight chilling. I'm good on it. Good on it. Good on it. Good on it. But I ain't got nothing against it. I'm just good on it. There, when she said you have to put some skin in the game, you have to put in the work. He put his skin in. Put your time in. Do what you want to make a turnaround or a comeback or a fresh start, a new you. Women, they change their hair when you break up or you lose weight, or some people have happy weight, some people have depressed weight. I had depressed weight. I was bigger because I looked how I felt, and I felt miserable, so I want to lose weight. I have a dream body that I want to look like, but now I'm just kind of more wanting to be healthy. I want to look, good too. But I want to, it took me, like I was saying in my last video, it took me a while to get to where I'm at. Like, I didn't have this confidence. I didn't have what I have today. I didn't feel worthy of anything. I just felt like, it's just the same day-to-day thing. I felt like, bro, what? Like, I don't care. As long as somebody, I have somebody, it wasn't worth having. Because men show you when they want you. And what I had, that wasn't it. And it was not giving what it was supposed to give, baby. So, like, I'm just screaming new me. Like, I cut my hair off due to very high stress. My hair was falling out. Like I said, I was gaining weight, my hair was falling out, and to feel like crap. He was saying, oh, you look sexy. Oh, it's like, bro, what? I was miserable. So to feel what I feel today, I am screaming joy. I'm breathing life back in my own self. Like, I love me some me. Like, yeah, that's me. Hey. Like I love me some me. Like, you can't tell me, like, excuse me? You said what? Come again? What was it? Like, I love me some me. Like, I love me. Like, dead ass. But no, like, you gotta really read her videos and dissect what she's saying, because like she said, it doesn't matter if you were a drug addict or a teen pregnancy or the mama couldn't get it right, didn't have no daddy, that's not you. That's not you. That's not a choice you have to choose. Be different, be better than what they were or what you had, or break generational curses. So you have to live for you. If you want something, who says for you to stay poor, or for you not to have, or for you not to want better, or because you have kids or something like that? No one makes a choice like that. No one can take. I am so grateful just to wake up, to be able to eat, to have 2 arms, 2 legs, to be able to have a roof. Some people don't have that at all, and it's like, dang, you know, like I live in a 3-bedroom, 2 living room, 2-bath home, and I came from being in a 1-bedroom with my daughter with nothing, and I got evicted and they took all our stuff. So it's like, one, this is my office that I'm in, but to have something like that, like I'm grateful to wake up. It's not, nobody can take nothing. I wish someone would come and take something from me. Like, bruh, when you, for the girls out there that's moving in or living with someone or moving in with someone, you know, I live with someone, but I funded everything. Like, you can't take something. The person can't walk away with nothing because they didn't bring nothing. Come on, somebody. You showed up with your clothes, but everything else in here mine, and then be the ones that destroy your stuff, bro. Come on, you a kid for real. But nah, you know, she was just saying, put some skin in the game, put some work in, if they gonna do 100, do 101. If someone else is outdo them, can't nobody work harder than you but you. Can't nobody want it but you. I want it bad. Like, I'm hungry for change. I want better. I want, that's not because I just want nice things too. I want to challenge myself. I can do it. I'm not going to you know how you tell people your dreams and they be like, oh, okay. Because you don't have the same drive, because you don't have the same vision, don't mean it can't happen. It just wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant for you. So, you know, your family members be like that, your sisters, your people get petty about money. I mean, my start may be just like the next person's start. I'm not better than nobody. But that's one reason why tomorrow, like, I'll be vlogging my baptism and, you know, the whole event thing going on there. But, you know, I'm supposed to, like, it says that it's easier to get your YouTube and channel when you in order when you pick topics and things like that. Me, I just sometimes speak kind of what comes to mind, because there's a lot of the times the way that you feel, you may not say something to somebody else is over there feeling the exact same way but don't know how to say it. They're screaming out for someone to say something to you know, to be like, you know, that's me. I feel that way. I'm hurting, but I don't know how to say it. I want to speak to someone, but I don't know how to say it. I need help, but I don't know, you know, the steps to take. I don't know how to run a business, but I'm trying. I didn't know how to get an apartment. I never applied for an apartment before I got my first one. And I was like, you know, I don't know nothing about this, but I'm trying. I didn't know, you know, there's no manual when it comes to parenting. I didn't know. Didn't know how to be a mom. I could just do what I can. I'm supposed to, you know, have enough love and have a home and, you know, those things like that. But you know, it comes a lot more in that, especially for people who suffer from postpartum like me, or who, you know, it's just, to me, it's getting some skin in the game, putting some work in. You want it bad, don't let nobody take it from you. That's why I'm like, I wish someone would try to take something from me. That ain't nothing but the devil. You ain't fit to take nothing from me. Yeah, you may lose I lost, when I got evicted, I lost all my stuff. Like, I was like, heartbroken over some stuff. And I should have been more grateful that I had everything that I needed. So, you know, you see everything different when you're not in a relationship and when you're not at the job no more, and you can focus and function and, you know, start maneuvering the ways that you want. That's kind of how it is for me now. I see things so much different. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to get up. I'm so grateful to be able to, you know, have what I have. It may not be much to you, but to somebody else that, you know, you just have, you doing it. You doing the darn thing. So plenty of mornings I get up and I cry on my lap. I'm tired. I want to quit. I want to quit. I want to quit. I want to quit. I want to give up. I don't have the courage. I just, you know, you just like, bruh, like you feel like you can't go on. It feels like there's just ongoing thing, but you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. you know, some that what she was saying, there's not a lot of people that look like us that are doing it. We need more examples. Sometimes you need us. You don't always need somebody to tell you, but it's good to hear you did it. Look at you. You killing it. You making it. You came from it. You know, it may not feel like nothing now, but when you look back on it, you be like, bro, I made it. I come from a very bad domestic abuse relationship, and I'm like, oh, look, you know, when I look at my old videos, look at myself, I'm like, oh, that was me. Like, oh, that was me. Like, ooh, like, you know, so I mean, I don't let it get me down. It tears you up sometimes, because you know, some things you try to be like, man, you give a motherfucker a chance, and this is what you do. You know, this is what you do to me. Why? Bro, why you come over here bothering my presence then? You know you don't want to fool me like that. Like, over here wasting people's time. Dead ass wasting people's time. Nobody have time for that. But I don't, I take ownership. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want out of the person, of anyone that I, you know, decide to pursue and things of that nature. But when she spoke, and she just speaks, like I was saying again, life into you. I never felt like I could do it until I started listening to those videos. Like, she spoke life into me almost wanting to give up. I'm, you know, tired of feeling like, and you feeling like, oh, I'm just feeling used. We all felt, you know, used and played, and you get with somebody, they talking to 2 or 3 other people. You get with somebody, they get ready to have a whole baby, but they've been trying to mess with you. You looking like, oh my God, like, that is exactly how people get hurt. I don't want to be put in a situation like that, bro. Leave me alone. Out here pursuing other people, you got a whole woman. Like, does it look like dummy is written on my forehead, or does it look like I want to be fighting on her? And that's too much. So, you know, if I wanted to change myself and change my environment, I started with me. I wanted to change me. I wanted to do something different. I want to be better. I give respect. I'm you know, respectful. You try to treat the other side. Whatever. Some people try. Some days you have to walk away. You will be in jail if you don't. Like, bro, leave me alone. All right now, you know, go on somewhere with that. So, you know, I try to be like, I'm gonna just go this way, like, for real. Like, so, you know, I pray, and I'm so thankful and just so grateful to be where I am today. So, you know, you gotta, what did she say? Turn your sorrow into seed. I turned my sorrow into seed because I took a bad situation and turned it to a better one. I changed my whole mindset. I went from thinking I couldn't do it, losing my hair, gaining weight, feeling like I didn't deserve better. I wasn't worthy. I wasn't beautiful. I wasn't, I was unsure. I was always just down and out, and, you know, just low self-esteem, and, you know, all of that. I didn't have what I have today. And now I'm like I was saying in my last video, I love me some me. Like, I love me. Like, I love everything about me. Rose, from my rose to my toes. Like, I love me some me. Like, bro, what? Like, I love me some me. Simple. But, no, I try to be uplifting and encouraging. I have a friend who, you know, she is like having a baby, and, you know, the situation, the 2 people aren't even together, and the baby's not even here yet. You know, which means, you know, the situation is already at its what it's at, where it's already gonna be. Them kind of situations, you can go ahead and call that done, because ain't nobody gonna keep going back and forth with all that fighting. You know, it's just like, bro, what? Like, you be like, what is going on? Like, I speak to her a lot, and I use myself as an example all the time, because I, you know, she didn't deal with the same thing, but as far as, you know, trying to make a situation work that's just dead and down and out, it's just like kicking on a dead horse. It's done. So you pretty much be like, oh my God, you know, it wears on you. It shows in your face, it shows in your walk, it shows in your talk, it shows, because it affects you so much. It can, you don't want to eat, you can't function at work. If something has that much power over you, it is tearing your ass up. Like, you'd be like, bruh, come on now. All right. You know, so I try to, you know, speak to her and be like, it will be okay. I didn't have anyone to tell me that it was okay. I didn't have anyone to pick me up. I didn't have anyone to be like, you got this. You doing what you were supposed to do. I felt, you don't never want to give up or stop doing the right thing, because it pays off. I promise you. It pays off. It pays off, because the moment you will feel so much better, and you appreciate what you have when you work for it, you work hard for it, you come from nothing, and just to have a little bit of something, it will mean so much more, and it will value it so much more. You'll never let them come up in your house and be like, no, not up in here today. Like, bro, y'all know you lying. Like, for real, you got me messed up, for real. Go on somewhere with that. So with her, it took that situation with them fighting. She lost a job, fighting a girl. He ended up getting back with the girl. It was kind of one of those things, like it's real ghetto. This situation was not giving what it was supposed to give. And then you out here fighting in a Hobby Lobby parking lot, and you done lost your job, and he choose old girl that he just said he didn't want. Oh my God, the ghetto. Like, bruh, y'all, I know y'all line up in here. Like, I know she was hurt by it, because she was like, you know, when you were pregnant, did you ever miss, you know, you can't miss something that you will. It's not wrong to feel that way, but you missing nothing. You didn't. For someone, like I said, men know what they want, and they know when they want to be kept. So don't try to keep something that don't want to be kept, because it ain't gonna do nothing. I call it going to the stove. If somebody keep going to the stove on you, which just means cheating, bruh, sit down. Ain't nobody finna kick you. When you go to the stove, don't come back, because I'm finna lock the door. Don't come back. Because we ain't finna play them games. I hope that she let you stay over there, because you can't get back in here. And then you gonna be crying when I lock you out. So, in her situation, she basically texted him and was like, you know, told her she finally found out the gender that she was having. She's having a boy, and she texted him like, hey, you're having a son. That he texted back and said, thanks. Pregnancy is supposed to be a happy thing, but y'all turn this stuff into an Olympic sport. That's not it. I ain't never, baby. And she's like, we had an agreement. It was an agreement for me to get pregnant. I knew I wanted to have a child, baby. When he said he had 5 kids, I would have made a different choice. But that's just me. Like, you know, but everybody sees things. When you like and love somebody, you don't see those things until it's done. And you're like, I can't stand here with his ugly self. For real, ain't nobody gonna want him. Ain't nobody gonna want him. He gonna try to do the exact same thing he been doing. That mother don't care. So, with her, she needs to put a little bit more work in and a little bit more skin in the game, because you're not understanding your value. You're not understanding. Some days I feel like she doesn't understand what I'm saying. She feels like I'm being hard on her. I'm so hard on her, and I'm hard on myself. I couldn't hold the weight that I can today. I couldn't hold as much as I had felt and dealt with. I wouldn't be able to hold it back then like I can today. So even though my situation was tore up and I was getting my ass whooped, and I come from a relationship with old raggedy food, that doesn't mean I had to stay like that. Like, I don't want the same old stuff and the same old apology, and I had to put some skin in the game. I had to know that there is real love out there. There is change out there. There is someone who will do you so much better, and his name is Jesus. So it's not a dude. I need to fix myself in order for me to be with somebody else. I'm not fully there, and I'm not fully like ready to give myself away to somebody. I need a little bit more healing and a little bit more fixture. Depression ain't gonna get me down anymore. Anxiety ain't gonna get me down anymore. Crying, I used to cry so hard. I tried to take my life 3 times. I had postpartum so bad. Like it was just the same reoccurring feeling. I got tired of feeling like that. I don't want to feel like that no more. I don't want to be like that no more. I want to be different. I want to be seen in a different light. I want to love someone and give my all. I want to know what it feels like to be fully loved. The realest love that I ever felt was when I gave birth to my daughter. That's what love felt like. That's what, to me, true love felt like when I had them. So it was like, you know, it's an amazing feeling. But when you say you're pregnant and your situation's already tore up, or you feel like there's no way out, or you lose your job. I lost my job when I was pregnant. I walked to work every single day. And the reason, that's why I'm saying why I'm so hard on her is in that aspect, is because I want to be there for her, because no one was there for me. I walked to work every day pregnant. My water broke at my job. Did you think how I felt? I felt unloved, as if no one cared, as if no one would hear my silent cry. And I had a significant other that made me feel that way. So, you know, to someone else who's out there that was pregnant and feel alone with somebody, you are okay. I came from that situation because one person was watching over me, that knew I was going to be okay before I knew I was going to be okay. If he would show you before it even happened, you wouldn't take that route. You wouldn't take it because it'd be too hard. You would be like, oh no, I'm good. I'm just take another route because this one this one ain't easy. If I could saw myself back then, I'd be like, oh my God, you know. But I overcame it. I overcome it. I had put some skin in the game. I had put enough work in the game. I had put enough time in to be like, all right, you know, this is what you can and cannot have. This is what you can and cannot do. You're not working on your strengths. Your weaknesses are your strengths. What you think you can do, you look at your hands every day. You have overcame addiction. You have overcame your mama doing this. You have overcame all this stuff, and you still have 10 fingers. Like, you still are you. You still did it. You still. If I want to be a big YouTuber, or I just want to vlog and speak my stuff, or I just want, you know, I'm gonna try to do what I can. You know, I mean, I can only do what I can anyway, but still, you know, you do what you can. You try to figure it out and be like, hey, this is what I'm working with, you know. But I really know and felt what she meant when she said putting some skin in the game, because it was so real. It's just it really is real, because if you don't go through anything, how will you know? Like, with some people, they don't have enough experience underneath their belt, and then be the ones that had their mouth open. It's always the ones that had their mouth open that don't know anything. You don't know anything. You don't know. So it's like, all right now, you know, boy, shake it fast, watch yourself, because, you know, to me, I always treat others how you want to be treated. You never know. You just never know. Somebody could come in your life that that was placed there, and you don't know it, and you just overlooking it, or, you know, you just feeling like, I ain't really, like, it always seems like you give the ugly dudes no chance, but you get the fine dudes a chance, you know. So it's like, kind of, to me, like one of them things, like you'll shot him off, but you want to talk to this one, because, you know, to me, if everything went based off looks, there'd be someone for everyone. If people look at your shoes, they look at your hair, they look at your clothes, they look at your lifestyle. People pocket watch so much. They watch you on social media. They think that they want to live the life that you show. people are what you show them. And if you showing them just this one glamorous side, and the whole time they crooked, like the movie Temptation. I can't stand that movie. I mean, it's a cool movie, don't get me wrong, but it was the abuse part for me. I'm just like, bruh, all right, the grass ain't always green on the other side. Even motherfucker be brown on both sides. I'm on the fence. Like, I'm not needing nobody grass. I'm on the fence. So, I just want to spread, positive words and positive, speaking, because, there wasn't no one to speak it for me. I don't know all the things I guess I'm supposed to know, but it's a path that I'm creating. It's just what you want and what you want to figure out, and how you want to be treated, and what you allow and what you will take. If you allow it, cool. Hey, you like it, I love it. But sometimes it's hard for me to see my friends go through something and they keep bumping their head. And it's like, how are you not getting it? But at the same time, it's that sometimes you have to back up, because sometimes I be in straight mama mode. Like, bro, I know you lying. Like, what is going on? So, you gotta put some skin in the game. You had to put some work in. You have to cry some tears. You have to lose a job. Sometimes it takes all of that to show somebody what they're worth, or what they going through. Well, it won't last forever. Pain doesn't last forever. Like I don't like needles. Like, and then have tattoos. Like, it was something that I thought would hurt so bad, and I got it done. I was like, I can do this. This wasn't nothing. So, and now I'm feeling like I can take on the world. I can do what I can. I see all these other, just because there's somebody already doing eyelashes and hair and t-shirts and all the other stuff that they do, doesn't mean yours won't be right. So that's kind of how I felt when I'm getting my clothing line up and running. Yes, it's a bunch of them out there, but I kind of know my style. I know my taste. I see what other people wear. I've looked up and researched what other people have going on and stuff like that. Just getting an idea, just, congratulating, never hating, and being like, hey, I can do it too. So, God, my nose itch. Every time I start freaking recording, my nose so I've been taking the steps, and no, it did. I know this ain't off my prices. Are you shopping? Are you fine? My computer be on some old. It's my computer be messing up, but I had to put some skin in the game. I had to figure out what I wanted. I had to say, I want this. I want to be better. I want a different lifestyle. I want to know Jesus' love. I want to be better. I want to walk in a light that shines bright. Rumors hurt. Words hurt. They do. Because it's a lot of stuff that people said to me. So words stick with you. That's why I don't talk to my kids a certain way. Or, oh, look at that lightning. That's why I don't talk to other people. People remember what you say. I have to, you really have to watch your words. Really, really, really do. Because, you never know. It's right now, everybody going through a pandemic. The life is short. The word is short. Corona. Vaccination. Oh my God. Things of that nature, So I just, I do what I can, and I make it do what it do, So, she spoke life into me. She spoke. You have to listen to motivational videos to get up and do something. You have to want to change. You have to want it, and I want it. And I want to know that you can have it, and that you can be, anything that you want to be. They say that when you're younger and stuff like that. You hear it all the time. Oh, you can be anything you want to be, especially when you're a kid. Say you can be anything you want to be. You can. You can do it, It's me. I'm good for looking at free resources, free courses, you know, anything like that. I took a business course that I walked to every day when I pushed my daughter in the stroller. I did not have a car. I walked there every day to hear these people speak and teach you how to interview in a job and teach you how to do all this marketing stuff and being more comfortable with yourself like that while watching my kid. I was the only person there. I walked there and everything. They was giving out free bus passes and free gas cards. I had no car. I had pushed her in the stroller and that's all I had. And I came every single day and I never gave up. You know, that's how I knew I could do it. And you know how many times I cried and cried and cried. I feel like I couldn't do it. I don't know. Feel like I wasn't a good enough parent. I feel like it just, nothing was working. And the whole time I knew I was going to be something great, you know, I just, you know, you just feel like not again, bro. This is crazy. It's like a mosquito bit me in the nose. So I had to put some skin in the game. I've been through enough situations that, you know, I want to make better choices. I want to be better. It don't matter what you do. Somebody always going to talk about you. Some niggas stay saying somebody for the streets and they be the main ones to be the pavement. Like, okay, you know, you thinking you found something. Anytime you brag on something or you open your mouth and say something about that shit, went right down here the moment you said, especially if you're bragging about a dude, you might well gonna get that up. He gonna start cutting up the moment you start bragging on him. So, you know, I want better for me. This is crazy. I want to know I can do it. I want to challenge myself to go hard. I can't sleep all day. I can't expect to want, you know, something to happen for me. If I ain't getting up and making it happen, how it's going to happen for me? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to, you know, my work ethic is amazing. I met a guy. He came over there and I was just standing there on my phone. I was at my job. He was like, you know, at the VA, they pay $20 an hour for people to work in the kitchen. He was like, you work in the kitchen, you're cooking food. I'm like, yeah. He like, why don't you apply? He was like, I really want to see our people doing better, you know, and I want to tell you about opportunities. This is my second time meeting him. This is what made me be like, this is my moment. I met him, I was working security. I met him. He comes up to me and he says something about the VA. You could be security at the VA. So I'm listening to him. I'm just standing there on my phone, mind my little business. You know, listening to what he had to say. And then I saw him again at the job that I work at now. And he was like, what, only you are holding yourself back. If you don't go on this website and attempt to apply, you basically saying you don't want better. You basically limiting yourself to just doing this one job. And it's like, you know, I'm like, yeah, you know, he's like, to me, it was like a sign because I saw him at my first job. I was kind of down and out, you know, not really, I'm just trying to make ends meet. I'm just working. I saw him there. He said same thing. I see him at this job. He says the exact same thing. And I'm like, it was telling me something. I'm like, bro, you for real? I've seen this dude twice. Dude don't know me. I saw him at my first job. Now I see him at my second job, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this my time. This is time for me to shine, to be what I want to be, to do what I want to do. I want to make my dreams happen. I want to show my creativity. I want to show that I'm capable, that I can do it. I want to let myself know I can do it. So I'm like, you know, kind of look like, okay. You know, at first I'm like, when I first saw him, I was like, okay. And I heard what he said, and he was like, you know, don't limit yourself. Don't place yourself in a box. Don't think that you can't have better, want better. I used to limit myself because when I was with the person that I was dating, I didn't have a car. So I relied on him to take me around. I didn't get to go many places and stuff like that because he would always complain about me taking too long in the store and stuff like that. So I pretty much worked and came home because he was my ride there and back. I didn't have the encouragement in the mindset to think that I could drive. So I let somebody limit me into a box and be like, you know, if you love somebody and you wanted to help them, you would have shown me how to drive. And be like, let me teach you. He handicapped me, and I handicapped myself by relying on somebody. Now I'm like, if I want to start a business, I went out and bought everything I need to start that business. I want to do the research. I want to, you know, pay for what needs to be paid for, license, permits, LCs, things like that. I want it. I want it. I ain't never wanted something so bad in my life. I want it so bad because of what I allowed back then. I'm like, I could never. I could never go back to that, to being how I was, miserable. So I'm like, I had to put some skin in the game, and I took enough skin off my back for me and my kids, you know, to at least have what I have now. I have a beautiful home. I love where I live. I enjoy what I have. So right now it's like, it's your time. What are you doing? Why, you know, like Steve Harvey said, in order to be comfortable, you have to get uncomfortable. Your comfort zone is where you'll fail at because you're comfortable there. I was comfortable with the little life I had, the living and how I was living, no car. And, I was so comfortable because my mindset was so small. I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could. My self-esteem was low. Everything was just scraping the ground. Like I didn't think I could do it. Now I'm like, you can do it. I wish like hell somebody would, you know, I would let somebody throw me off course or tell me I can and cannot. You don't run nothing. You don't tell nobody what they can and cannot have. If they want better, want to be better, want to feel better, want to be fit, want to look different, want to love different, want to change their mindset, want to get baptized, want someone to want them, want someone to love them. That is him up there. He's got enough love for me, and he died for all the rest of us. But I want it. I'm so hungry to want it. I get a little lazy from time to time. I ain't gonna lie, because I did buy some ice cream today, and I had bought some pizza, some juice and stuff like that. But no, I want it. I want it bad, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes, man. I don't care how much it costs, what I gotta do. Anything you want takes time. Nothing is gonna happen overnight. It's gonna be hard work. If I want to keep putting in these videos, and maybe one person to listen. I don't care if it's just one person. One person, you know, wanted to hear me talk. One person took the time out their day to be like, let me see what she's talking about. Or let me see what she look like. Hey, you know, so either or, I'm here to spread love and positivity, and I know what hurt you may feel, or encouragement that you may not feel, or you feel just down and out, or you don't have the courage or the motivation, or I didn't have it either, and went nowhere, no one there to pick me up. Like, it was like, but her videos, and she has plenty of videos you can listen to. I listen to one a day. That's all I listen to now. I don't even listen to music. I listen to those motivational videos because it does something over you. If you ain't never felt like you could do it, or you wanted to go after something, just type in Sarah Jake's videos. Her videos, Wild Woman, Carry It. She got a whole bunch of videos you could just listen to. That's uplifting. She got pregnant at 13. Had a daughter. Had her baby at 14. Like, that's not her testimony. It's not my testimony, but I felt that, you know. So I don't know, you know. You gotta want it, man. You gotta want it. Why is she calling me? I wonder if you can hear this in my video. My friend, the one I was telling y'all about, that's pregnant. Girl, she calling me now. I'm making a video. No, I had to call her back later, but yeah, cause she know she always trying to call me late, cause I know she on lunch, or I know she on break. She's like, girl, can I come over there? Let me see what she's talking about.